Open for questions. Please raise your hand. We'll get a microphone to you. Left side, Joe.
Joe Varden, Cleveland.com. Ty, you mentioned yesterday that with dealing with a long layoff on the road, that it's a little bit different circumstance and you don't have the home crowd energy. Is that where LeBron came in? He had 15 in the first quarter and seemed to set the tone.
Yeah, I thought he did a great job of setting the tone early. I thought Kevin did a great job, when he came back in that second time of really carrying the load when Kyrie and LeBron was on the bench. They was switching some pick and rolls, and we took advantage of them down low. And, like you said, to start the game, LeBron really controlled the tempo, really set the tone early offensively. And then defensively, I thought we were really great in that first half. And, in the third quarter, we came out a little sluggish. I thought we got a little tired, from being off for a while. But other than that, I thought we played a pretty good game.
Dave.
David Grenwin, ESPN. Ty, you promised us that you told Kevin you were going to get him going. Didn't feel like you did enough to get his game going in the first 2 rounds. Was that just the product of concentrating looks at him? Obviously, I think he changed it up where he started off with the second unit in the second quarter. What did you see out of Kevin Love tonight?
He was just being aggressive. And, just knowing from, over the last 3 years, when he starts inside out, that's when his 3 balls, gets to work. And so, the series has been different, and, LeBron's been playing so well that, we really haven't had a chance to really, feature Kevin. But, we've been talking and, he's been ready. And tonight was a huge performance from him. We needed that. And then he was also really good defensively. So, on the boards, making shots, posting up. So we need that big performance from Kevin.
Zeke.
Ty, Dave Chudowski, WKYC, Channel 3 in Cleveland. Can you just talk about Tristan's performance tonight?
Tristan was big. He's our energy. He's our motor. Defensively, he was great. But on offensive rebounds, 6 offensive rebounds was huge for us. And then finishing around the basket, making the right plays. And then, his toughness, and his will is just, is big for us. And I think his physicality is huge for us, especially against this team.
Chris.
Ty, Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. Dave mentioned Kevin starting the second quarter. What did that do for him?
I don't know. I don't know. But, when Kyrie and LeBron went out, Toby was going to feature him. And he really did a good job of, carrying the load. And we did a good job of really, getting the basketball to him. And he came up big for us.
You talked before the game about how you are willing to give up something, and teams in the postseason probably have to do that. Did you expect Boston to go one-on-one defensively with LeBron as much as they did, and some of your other guys the way that they did, and try and take away the 3? Did you expect that?
I'm just happy to be here.
Marla.
Marla Ridenour, Akron Beacon Journal. LeBron scored at least 35 in 5 straight games and at least 30 and 7. What does just that say about him, or have you seen anything like this?
I mean, he's playing at a high level, right now, and that's the reason why we're riding him so much. And he's really setting the tone for us in these playoffs. And it started the second half of the season. I really thought he hit a great stride, offensively, and it's carried over into the playoffs. And we're just kind of riding it. And Kevin and Kyrie, and everybody else is just filling in. And tonight, Kevin was huge for us. And a few games ago, and all other games, Kyrie's been huge for us. Korver's been big for us. So, when LeBron's playing at this level, other guys just have to be solid. And I think we got a good chance to win in the game. So, let's see if we can just keep this up.
Range.
Ren Jun from Tencent, China. Coach, you win with RJ tonight and not Chinese. Is it matchup or is any? So why you win with RJ tonight?
I don't know. We talked about it before the series. Today's Shannon's birthday, and he knew he wasn't probably going to play. And he said, that's okay. And, he understands. And it's all about winning. It's all about matchups. And RJ came in and gave us a great lift. So, it's all about sacrifice when you want to win.
Down front.
Coach, Bob Schrawn, the Citizen. They were coming off of an emotional 7-game series, and you came out on the attack mode. Was that something that you guys talked about at all, without revealing too much?
Yes, we wanted to come out and get off to a great start. You know, this crowd is unbelievable, so we wanted to come out early and try to take the crowd out. And you know, I thought we did a good job of that, and I thought it started with our defense. I thought defensively we were really active. You know, we're really rotating, doing a good job. So, you know, when we're playing defense like that, when we're able to get out and transition and run, you know, we're tough to beat. So, you know, that was game one, but we did a good job of, you know, coming out, throwing the first punch.
Is anything else? Last question here in the back.
Jared Weiss, CLNS Media Network. The Celtics looked much less confident to run their high pick and roll than they have in past series. Was one of the objectives to really be physical up top and try to take them out of their usual offense?
Well, we know Isaiah's dangerous, and you know, when he gets going, you know, the crowd really gets into it, their team gets into it, and it opens up a lot of things. So, you know, when you try and take him out of the series and, you know, try to make it tough on him, you're going to give up some shots. And in that third quarter, Crowder made a few shots. You know, Gerald Green made a few shots. But, you know, our main objective was, you know, to make it physical on Isaiah, try to take him out. And we did a good job of that. So when you're trying to do that, you're going to give up something.
Thanks, everybody.